Welcome to the Iron Dungeon.
Load up, aim fire, let it bang. It's wartime, ski mask on in the paint. The way my mind go, you might think I'm insane.
My name is Tim Carr from Tim Carr Fitness, and this is where it all began for me. A bench press, a Bowflex, and just a few dumbbells. Now, with the coronavirus epidemic at hand, some of you don't have the equipment. You don't have the gym that you used to go to, and you're in fear that you're gonna gain your weight back, you're gonna lose all your muscle mass, you have to revert to eating like crap because everyone's buying up all the stuff at the stores, and you just don't know what to do at home with your workouts and how to maintain your health and your results. Let me be the first to tell you that it is possible, more than possible, to not only maintain, but to build muscle and also lose fat with this routine I'm about to show you. This routine is comprised of two workouts, workout A and workout B. This will be workout A. These will be full body weight routines you can use with just a few items at home. You might just need 2 chairs. You might even be able to get away without it. So, with that being said, I believe that any full body weight routine must have 5 components. You must have a push, a pull, a single leg hinge and squat movement, and then a double leg hinge and squat movement along with an ab routine. So both of these workouts are comprised of all 5 of those components, and this will not only build your muscle and help you lose fat, but I promise you, you will feel such a burn from this workout and this routine that you'd be surprised that you can actually feel this when your body will feel this way from not having any weights to lift at all. So with that being said, let's start off with the workout. So we're going to kick things off by targeting the quadriceps, the front part of your leg. Now we have 2 movements here. There's going to be a more controlled single leg movement and an explosive movement. This is your single leg movement to really reinforce your balance and to put a lot of attention on the front of your quad. Now if you really feel like this is too difficult for you to do, you can always kind of let your front heel stay on the floor and touch the floor so you can keep your balance a little bit better. So you're going to couple this movement up with the following movement, which would be your explosive squat jump or your jump squats. So this is great because you're pairing up that explosive movement with a more controlled balancing type movement. So you're really going to burn out the rest of your quadriceps and the rest of your legs. You really get deeper into the hole of the squat than you would normally because of the momentum carrying you down in the hole, projecting your body more upwards. After that, you're going to move on to your push movements, and we're going to start off with the push-up. You're going to do the push-up for an entire minute straight. Yes, an entire minute. That's a lot of push-ups. You can rest as needed, though. Now, what do you think you do? If the push-up is too difficult for you can do, just drop to your knees and perform the movement from there. Or if you get tired doing them normally, you can drop to your knees and finish the rest of the minute out from there as well. The next move is going to be a little bit unorthodox, but it's going to basically simulate a skull crusher. So when you drop yourself down, you're going to try to basically let your head lean under your hands and kind of just bend at your elbow. You kind of see my triceps are working there pretty good. It's going to simulate, like I said, a skull crusher, working the long head of your tricep, which is the back part of your arm, much, much more. So this one, it doesn't look that bad, but I promise you will really, really feel this in your arms the next day. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the legs. Now we're going to work on our hinge movement. So this will be more your hamstring and glute type movement. So again, we're going to be focusing on balance and focusing on really stabilizing your glutes and your hips by doing the movement on one leg. Now again, if this movement is too difficult for you, what you can do is you can drop that back toe on the floor and just try to bend down and touch your heels with that back foot down. But if you can, try to do it on that one leg because it's very, very important not only get your balance, but to also practice your stability and to really find what muscles need help and need extra work compared to the others. So now moving on to your next one, just like the last round with our legs, we're going to move into a hip thrust, a little bit more of an explosive movement, and this really gets the the glutes and the hamstrings working together very, very well. So what you're going to do is you're going to try to keep your shoulder blades onto that bench, and you're going to try to basically just drop your glutes down to the floor. But now when you push up, it makes you squeeze really tight. You're going to try to squeeze your cheeks together and try to almost curl your hips up and point them towards your belly button as you curl up. Try to turn your hips towards your upper body and your torso. This one will be really, really good for your glutes, and you'll really feel the burn by the time you're done with that minute. So heading back into the upper body, this is where it starts getting fun. So now, if you do not have a bar, what you can do, you can take 2 chairs, and you can take like a broomstick or some sort of metal bar or rod and put it across the 2 chairs, and this will work the same way. But you're basically just going to be doing a row and just kind of let your legs hang there and pull yourself up to the bar. This is simulate a barbell row, and you really feel it in your lats and in your back and even in your biceps a little bit. So again, if you don't have a barbell, go ahead and take 2 chairs and then try to find a stick or a broomstick or some sort of metal rod and put that on top of the chairs. Now for more of a corrective exercise and total posterior chain or total back exercise, we do what is called the face down snow angel. So you're thinking about trying to drive your thumbs together in the back of the rep and the top portion of the rep. So you can see right here, I'm imagining trying to pull my hands apart and drive my thumbs into my hips, and also I'm trying to rotate and drive them into each other on the way up. Now the key here is to make sure you keep your lats tight, keep your shoulder blades pulled back and retracted, and really make sure your glutes and hamstrings are hovering off the ground and tight as well. We don't want your legs sagging. Keep your upper body and your limbs off the floor for this entire movement. Now to target the abs, this is the last portion of the exercise. You're going to want to do what are called halos. So you're going to basically put your feet straight up in the air. You're just going to try to basically make half circles each direction for a minute straight. So not too hard of an exercise, but if this is too difficult for you, what you can do is you can just do Russian twists if this is something that you cannot manage to do. This will really basically target the lower abs and part of your serratus and oblique muscles here. So this will be a wonderful exercise to really target your lower abs as a whole. Heading into the last ab exercise of the workout, we're going to do what are called V-ups. This is a great total where we say rectus abdominis, which basically means your six-pack. A great exercise to work the entire six-pack as a whole, upper and lower abs. The key to here for these is to really try to feel like you pull your chest up. Do not let your chest point towards the ceiling. You do not want a sagging lower back, and you really want to try to focus on contracting your abs and bringing your knees to your chest in the middle of the movement and not moving at the hips, because this is an ab movement, not a hip movement. And there you have it, the perfect at-home body weight workout. Now, workout B will work synergistically with workout A. You should perform these workouts in a staggered fashion, meaning you should perform workout A on Monday, B on Wednesday, A on Friday, and then next week you would switch those sequences up. So if you're looking for more routines or looking for more, like and subscribe to the channel, and go ahead and check out my Instagram in the description below and follow me there as well. So you're going to want to take a screenshot of this too, so you have the workout on hand, and make sure you keep checking that YouTube channel and that Instagram to see what content is coming out to help you. Any questions, leave your comments down below so I can also answer those as well. And let me know what you guys are looking for. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy this workout. And I hope it really brings you the gains and the fat loss that you're looking for.
Load up, aim fire, let it bang. It's wartime, ski mask on in the paint. The way my mind go, you might think I'm insane. Yeah, nigga with the sock and the chain. Apply pressure, not aggressive.